Alright guys, we're back here. Sorry it's been so long since the last update. I did actually try to take some footage for a previous video we went through on the cylinder head. I might try to throw in some pictures right around here. But I was going to go with the ported head. It just wasn't in the cards right now as far as cost and everything. So ended up getting SuperTech valve springs. They are the lower seat pressure from the H22 that will work with the head, and the exhaust valves burned up, and actually non-VTEC B18 valves will work. So I ended up getting some stainless steel Crowder ones for the exhaust valves, and had to end up sticking with factory intake valves because, well, that's really all there is. So that's kind of the only thing that I really didn't get to do. There's obviously some more work as far as the fab stuff. I can kind of go over some of that stuff. But yeah, the car is officially home. The 5-hour drive on the trailer with it was good for the most part. A little nerve-wracking where the highway got really tight in a couple spots, but made it home here safe and sound. I got one dark picture I might throw in if it looks nice, but it is finally here. It is still dirty. I still have the factory steel hood from this. There may be a second type of exhaust system that I may end up doing besides just a full cap or full exhaust out the rear from the bumper. But yeah, and one of the other things going on is this car had window tint all the way around it before. You can see it's back to a fishbowl style now, except for this and that bubbling right there. I had really tried for a long time to get some of this window tint off, and it just won't. So I don't remember when I actually picked up the second rear windshield, but I did, and someday I want to replace it with that one. You can see here I started to try to take some of it out, and you can see the jagged line. It did not come, it just tore at every little spot. But that's for another day. But yeah, those are a couple little pieces I was able to keep. The intercooler is done. I'll do more of a walkthrough on that. And the radiator got a fitting put on for the turbo coolant system. But today, the thing I really wanted to do, just because it's quick and easy, is actually replace the headlights on here. I ended up getting a set of HIDs, just the cheap ones that you have for like eBay or whatever, and I actually bought some old projector style housings from a guy who had them on an old Mark III Supra, and I don't know, they do okay, but whenever you drive down the road, if you have a 60-foot tree next to the road, this will light up the very top of the tree along with the road, so not ideal. But so I want to get rid of these, and I got some aftermarket LED headlights, and I want to see how those work out. This is the style I end up going with. It seems like a lot of the this style, like the sealed headlight housing that you can get in the LED aftermarket, it seems like they all kind of have this like triangular pattern for the low beams, and I really didn't want that. So this one, it just has the two beams straight across, and then high beams, these ones come on as well, I believe, along with these. And or these may be like just a like kind of an LED backlighting or something. I'm not 100% sure. Not even really that crazy about them. I just really wanted just like the strip of LED lights. So about to take this apart and see if these will work. there you go. They do work. I guess the issue here is you can find this pretty easily searching just generally online. I know the HP 3G or whatever it is, the 3rd gen Prelude actual website that has a lot of write-ups and stuff on it doesn't have this on it, but basically the big deal is there's three wires here. This one's where it's supposed to be, and these two are actually swapped. So basically I just gave some jumper leads and swapped them before I went actually changing the hard wiring of the car. But yeah, so I guess this is more or less probably where this will stop for today. I might shoot some more tomorrow and get this actually finished up and make a full video on it, but I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so this is actually a different day, but I went ahead and hardwired this, even though I'll explain more here in a minute. But basically, in the back plug, there is yellow, red, or red, yellow, red, blue, and then red, white on the driver's side. And the red, yellow, and red, white needed switched, so you can see red, yellow, now go to red, white, and vice versa over there. And the same on this side. So that is currently what I've done, but I am not so sure about the brightness on these things, because let's see if I can't show this actually and get it right this time. Okay, so I believe that's the low beams. It looks decently bright on here, but whenever it's dark out, doesn't feel a whole lot brighter than like a flashlight. Now, let me go. Well, okay, never mind. That's the low beams, but yeah, that seems about as bright as a flashlight when they're on. This is high beams, and those actually seem to do okay. And I've been seeing where people talk about doing resistor setups for these, so I've ordered some and I'm gonna try them and see how they go. If not, there's like some different relay style setup. It seems like a lot of the Toyota guys have had to do that on their vehicles, like the older Tacomas and stuff. I'm honestly not sure what style we need. One of the Facebook groups said something about throwing the inline resistors in, so that's currently where I stand with it. And then, yeah, that's really all there is to say about that. And then I just want to say, I know it's been a while since there's been a whole lot of updates on this, and I just want to make sure that whenever I do post a video, there's something kind of worthwhile to it. So I'm not going to just throw out a bunch of stuff just to have videos, but I also am wanting to get really back into it and stuff. I enjoy it. It's pretty rewarding, really. So I'll try to keep you up to date on everything that I can. I just took the ECU over to get the S300 installed in it from a shop locally, the one I'm planning to have actually tune the car. It's called TRC Performance. Hope everything goes well. Really, there's only two big pieces left for this, and that's getting the clutch that I need for this car, and then getting the machine work done for the block of the car. And after that, it's just a matter of me getting my time and effort into it. But the big holdup at the moment is just I'm in a fairly new house to me anyhow, and I have this nice garage set up here and everything, but whenever they built the garage, they ended up not running electric to it. Didn't think that was the deal when we showed up, because we saw lights hanging and a garage door hanging, but Yeah, so currently in the process of getting electrical ran out here, so that's kind of actually cutting into the budget of the car a little bit. So once that's done, hopefully once everything else comes together, I'll be getting this done, and I'm really hoping 2020 is the year that this thing gets to running and get to do some really exciting stuff with it. All right, until later, guys.